titled "Twitch's Viewbot Epidemic is Worse Than Ever," talking about how viewbotting has run rampant on Twitch and that something should be done about it. Since this video, Twitch has made some big changes to the platform to combat viewbotters, changes that even have some of the top streamers throwing accusations around directed at certain peers. Let's get into it. Now, this whole thing starts on July 28th when Twitch announced changes to view counts, saying that we have teams in tech dedicated to ensuring that the views that show up on channels reflect actual viewership and aren't artificially inflated in any way. Ultimately, metrics on Twitch should represent the real and growing communities that show up and participate on channels, so we regularly update detection tools and methods. We recently made changes that meaningfully improved our ability to identify viewbots, inauthentic viewership, and other potential fake engagement. These changes will roll out over the next few weeks. So if your channel was viewbotted, where some of your viewers are artificial or inflated, you will see an impact to your channel's view count. In making these changes, our goal is to improve the experience for both.
Hey, that's a good thing. They finally doing something about, these viewbots and shit. I'm not saying that a lot of streamers viewbot, but the ones that do viewbot, they finally doing something about that shit.
Streamers and viewers. I haven't kept up for too long of how Twitch has mentioned doing this, but it seems like a long time coming. In my previous video about the same topic, I mentioned that even if Twitch does something, I doubt that things like this will ever stop. Now, the CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy, will quote this tweet, giving clarification on their approach to detecting viewbotters, saying that as highlighted in this recent Twitch support tweet, we just updated some of the code that we use to detect and eliminate viewbots. I wanted to quickly follow up on a few key points regarding the recent update to our viewbot detection. First, I want to be very clear that we always try to detect and eliminate viewbots. However, doing this in a manner that does not eliminate real viewers can be tricky. While I know for some of you it has been frustrating, we wanted to take our time to make sure we are not inadvertently filtering out real users. Second, I want to highlight that bots come in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes streamers may be actively working with third parties to inflate their numbers. In other cases, the bots may be used to harass streamers. We don't want either type.
What?
Because average concurrent viewers, or ACCV, is intended to be a measure of people that are watching the streamer at any given point in time. We will continue monitoring and make updates over time to improve our viewbot detection system. In a follow-up tweet, he says that there are two different systems for detecting invalid traffic on ads and average concurrent viewers, and saying, like he said before, taking action against viewbots is complicated. He also says that he sees posts from people accusing top streamers of viewbotting, saying that those numbers are flat out wrong.
Damn. So motherfuckers got a burner account. Twitch got a burner account on YouTube? Damn, what the fuck? Hey, I don't know there. But Twitch got a burner account and shit. So they watching these type of videos. Shit, they probably could have watched my video. I mean, I ain't never make a video about viewbots, but they probably found one of my videos and shit.
I mean, why would he single out any of the top streamers, let alone say that they are viewbotted? It would hurt the integrity of the company he's running, causing advertisers and people to shift to other platforms. So I'm not surprised. This leads us to as recent as a couple of days ago, where Twitch has finally implemented the changes they promised. Seeing how these changes...
I mean, it's cool. I'm not saying a lot of top streamers do this, but for the ones that do, I mean, shit, yeah, they just gonna have to learn, because, like, man, there be people actually trying to grind for these views and shit. Wow, some motherfuckers would just view bot and just get it instant. It's kind of unfair at that point. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that shit low-key is unfair. There be low streamers averaging like 2 views or like 5 viewers a stream. While some people would just view bot and just gain hella views instantly. Like, yeah, that's kind of unfair. Like, how am I going to compete against that? I mean, this shit's not really a competition. I really don't care about but the niggas that are competing though, yeah, how is that fair?
Affect popular streamers, XQC decided to drop an interesting think piece on Twitter talking about groups of streamers who viewbot. In this tweet, he says, Twitch has cracked down on bots in the 2 to 3 days, and viewbotters/victims of viewbotting have been exposed. Streamers that are a part of groups/orgs are seemingly being botted much more heavily. I don't want to start witch hunts, but the data is interesting. And in this picture, you can see a streamer that's going from 18, 35,000, 28,000.
Damn, Rage, man. I thought Rage was like one of the biggest streamers already. Like, he ain't really need to do that.
27,000, 19,000 consistently. It just is consistent, and it just drops from the 19th to the 21st, which was the next stream. It went from 23,000 to 7,000. Then the next stream, it went up to almost 10,000. Then he says, I've been thinking why orgs would bot heavily. Then the answer seemed almost obvious. Talent agencies receive a percentage from ad streams their talent does. By inflating their streamers, they can sell massive ad packages in bulk and take in much higher sums. To put simply, fraud. Now this is just complete speculation, I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't seem like a problem for most people, but it's the silent killer. It kills the industry as a whole. It lowers discoverability for smaller streamers significantly. It cuts down their—
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, he's right about that. Like, it's kind of unfair for the, if people do Viewbot, it's kind of unfair for the lower streamers if you really think about it, because they gotta go against that while they're trying to get their views organically, and other people are just Viewbotting. Like, you know, so it's like, how you gonna rise up against that? Like, if I'm not saying it's a competition, I don't care, but yeah, for motherfuckers that's trying to, you know, really make it up, it's kind of unfair for them. It was like, how you even gonna get noticed? You know, there's already people Viewbotting and stuff anyway. How you even gonna get your views up? I don't know.
income if they were ever to make it at all. He also said he did some digging and shared findings with others and found egregious instances of streamers going from about 100 viewers daily to 5,000 overnight. I was speechless when I noticed they've been doing it for years. The worst part, a lot of recent streams end up being sponsored. Off example of this, he said the fact that this can go on for years without the platform taking action is just sad, really. If Twitch doesn't care, why should anyone really? In this picture, it has a person with 5,000, 13,000, 4,000, and almost 8,000 viewers with no followers gained, like next to none. We got one with 0
Yeah, that shit weird as hell. What the fuck?
followers gained. One stream with 0 followers gained. Then you got another stream with 1 follower gain. Nah, this is crazy. Whoever this is nuts. They've been doing this for how long? Since 2022. From what we see with the screenshot, it seems like they've been streaming, or Twitch Tracker has been tracking their stats in 2022. And this is nuts. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know whose stats this is, but this is crazy. And he ends this thread off saying that this post—
Man, he should have exposed that. I ain't gonna lie.
will go nowhere. No one would care either, but if I didn't post about it, I'd be mad at myself that I didn't at least try to raise some form of awareness before it's too late. Now, he would double down on this claim, pointing to Kick streamer Neon and FaZe Clan, mainly Lacey, Urage, and Stable Ronaldo, as examples of people who Viewbot, even going as far as saying that they keep entire bot servers in their content house. Yeah, what?
Okay, I'm catching a pattern.
XQC.
Hold on. I was thinking the tweets could be schizo, but could also be true. And I gotta say, okay, now we have 2 people that the last 2/3 days are bad. So maybe the bot stuff from Twitch actually end up being more true like now, unless we have to find more people. Rage? Jesus Christ. Okay, his stream might have crashed or something like that. There's no way that's actually true. That's actually real. I mean, that's just awful. I'm going to expose the power bill that you guys have, because I know you guys have your in-house bots at the FaZe house. I'm not stupid. I know about the server room, by the way. I know about the power bill that you guys have every month. These are ahead of the curve.
This nigga is as bad as explaining stories as me. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to explaining stories, I'll be struggling too.
Guys, Ron and his squad are ahead of the curve. They have in-house shit, in-house server farm at home. Of course, I'm not gonna get affected by the bots going down. They have their own shit. That's crazy.
What time? I want to get involved.
I can't prove it right now. Next week.
XQC also says that Jason the Ween doesn't Viewbot, which is a relief for the parasocials. I mean, you had niggas saying that he faked the breakup after the Viewbot patch. Like, niggas is funny as shit. Seeing this whole thing play out, Lacey will respond to XQC, saying he was confused if he was getting botted by someone or not. This nigga is unserious.
I'm sitting there in bed this morning and I'm thinking, obviously the age restriction probably had a little, had stuff to do with the viewer drop, right? But what if I have been getting botted, right? So I wanted to go live to see, like literally today, to see if I've been getting botted or not. Either way, so first of all, if I have been botted, I am struggling in my own head to know what is real and what is fake, if that makes sense. I've had streams where I've had like 80K viewers, or like streams where I've had 60K or 40K, 50K, and I don't know what's real. I'm sitting at what, 10,000 viewers? Yeah, I'm sitting at 10,000
I fuck with Lacey, don't get me wrong, but
viewers right now, okay? I don't care if I have this 10,000 or if I have an extra 10,000, right? It doesn't matter to me. Because as long as y'all are still here enjoying the streams, watching.
But you wanna know the crazy part? None of these streamers really need the view bot. They're already big enough. Like, they don't need to average 20K views and shit. Like, nigga, there be streamers averaging 1K views and they still be making a lot. For example, Jay Seeker or T-Banks. He be averaging like 3K now. But yeah, T-Banks stuff like nigga Shan be averaging like 900. He's trying to get to 1,000, and he still be making a lot. They don't even need to do this. Like, yeah, I don't know why they be doing that. Like me, like I said, I wouldn't even care if I'm averaging 1K. I know I made it. Like once I know I averaged 1,000 views, oh yeah, I made it.
That's what matters to me. It's a thing for me where it's like the bigger streams I've done, where I've had 50,000 viewers or like 70,000 viewers. I don't know if I'm like struggling in my head to think about if I've made any progress.
Your Rage will respond as well, saying that XQC should have never thrown accusations around without concrete proof because it creates drama, and mentions an anonymous top streamer with 30 to 40,000 viewers that told Your Rage himself that he's getting botted, but no one is talking about him.
But I'm getting accused of fucking bot by XQC, nigga! And then I see a clip later of XQC literally saying that same shit, like, oh, there's actually been a few times where like new APIs get rolled out and I got the short end of the stick. I got hit with glitches. I was fucking limit rated. I was ghosted. You couldn't search my name. My viewers were low. So there's a history of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of streams that I've had since 2017. 2 abnormalities. I'm like, yo, advertisers gonna see this shit and think I'm lying and shit. They're like, Rage, you're with Adidas, Spotify, and all these fucking long-ass, big-ass companies. They have integrations in your, they see your analytics behind the scenes. Everything's real, my nigga. They see your interactions. That's why they sign year-long deals with you, because you have this many viewers and the engagement is insane and they love you, my nigga. They love you. They download everything, they buy everything, they love you, nigga. Your viewers are fine. Stop stressing about this shit. I'm like, oh, you're right. So I'm sitting here thinking, so shit is not even perfected right now. Like shit is not, nobody knows anything for real. And I'm getting attacked on every, like the amount of DMs, messages on everywhere, comments under my shit. I'm like, what the f? I'm just living life and I woke up to hate from this whole ass. What?
Shit, now you know I Carson be feeling like, bro, oh, I ain't gonna lie, motherfuckers say they hate on Carson. I mean, yeah, with the GC situation, yeah, that shit was wrong. I ain't gonna lie. But it's just like, bro, he just be, bro, went stream for an entire month, motherfuckers would find some weird reason to hate on him. Like a few weeks ago, I'm just like, damn.
Planet, am I posting SG? I'd probably hit him up and be like, yo, X, like, this is where you should get this checked out. And I start talking about it more, and as more progresses, if he looks like guilty and shit, I'm like, yo, X, I ain't gonna lie. You've been buying game. Just tell the niggas that shit. I ain't about to go and try to expose a nigga without even knowing facts first. Now because I know he's gonna get hate. I don't want to send unnecessary hate to a nigga. You feel me? But these niggas don't operate like that. They don't care. We're not humans to these. We're just a talking point. We're a topic for their stream, nigga. I was trying to figure out what the fuck going on. I'm speaking of, I can't say names, but there's literally a streamer right now that literally told me, I'm not gonna say his name because he can come out and say it when he wants to say it. He's probably gonna say it soon, that he's being botted. Yet he didn't get hit. He's a top streamer that has been being botted for months, and he's not hit. And I'm getting hated on. That nigga's body probably live right now with fucking 30,000 niggas in there right now, my nigga.
Alright, so I can see where both sides are coming from. You have the stats that look suspicious after the update, but at the same time, there is zero proof. So throwing accusations around does more harm than good. This is not a Jack Doherty situation where he's sitting at thousands of viewers with a chat better than Saddam. There's no way to 100% tell who view bots and who doesn't, but there are certain cases where it's so blatant, you just basically know. Cause how you got so much motion on this platform, but on another platform like IG, you averaging 15 to 20 likes a post? Like, make it make sense. And for the people asking, I mean, something like this is important to the landscape of streaming, because if you don't discourage it, newer streamers would think this is the way to make it big instead of just grinding for it. Then when you add sponsors to the equation, it's a whole different beast. Let me know what you guys think about this whole entire thing in the comments.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's messed up. Like I said, it's just unfair for other streams that's just trying to get up. But yeah, if you like the video, like, subscribe, follow my socials, and we on the road to 1K.